I can remember like it was yesterday, 1990s, City of Angels, surrounded by tons of songwriters, bands, sitting on someone's sofa, having to look over and seeing someone smoking a big bowl. Yeah, when we get signed, yeah, we're gonna have a big house, the cars, and we're gonna have videos in high rotation on MTV and on radio station. We're gonna be huge. Wake up. Here's the reality of those times, is for every 1,000 artists that submitted to a major record label for this advance, for getting signed, maybe one got through. And for every 10 that they actually produced, one got pushed. So your odds weren't real good. And here's the other thing, was the people that were signing these bands, A&R agents, they didn't always get it right too. I can remember being in a meeting and this A&R agent's playing me this record saying, check this out, what do you think of it? It was Green Day. I thought, wow, that's pretty catchy. He said, I think I'm gonna pass on it. Not that good. Whoops, that may have been a career mistake. Today, you don't need the A&R agent. You don't actually need distribution, but what you need is you need a story and you need a good product and you need something that's real. Record labels, they're pretty smart these days. They don't sign much. They want you to do 99% of the work before you actually get signed. They want to see that you got people down the street ready to get into one of your shows. They want to see that you've toured wherever you live endlessly, that you already have a following, that you already have a story. Hell, even Guns N' Roses in LA, before they got signed, people were down the street. Same thing I saw with Red Hot Chili Peppers, same thing with Jane's Addiction. So you have to put in that work. And you have to create that story because no one else is going to do it for you. And while it is amazing that, yeah, you can go onto Amazon and you can go to iTunes and have that, the question is what are you going to do to set yourself apart to actually get someone's attention? And that's what it's about. And I'm going to take this point right now, take this moment to say that there is no dishonor in making music not to feed yourself, not to feed your family, not to put over a roof over your head, but just because you're passionate about it and you love music. That is a very noble and beautiful thing in and of itself. But if you are crazy enough, and I do say crazy enough, to actually make a living as an artist that does original material, you have to create your story. No one can do it for you. What we wanted to do with On Song International was at least create a platform, and sometimes we'll get it right, and sometimes we get it wrong with our panel when you submit stuff. But we want to be able to get out original material. We want to see something that is a little bit different, help tell the story. But it's your story. And you got to actually think about, all right, if I was one of the millions and billions of music fans, what is it that would attract my attention to come back and listen for more? And when you know that, you're on the track. All right, so good luck. Again, beautiful thing to make music and not worrying about selling it. Maybe never leave your sofa and still enjoy it and still actually have the craft of songwriting, playing with other mates, whatever it may be. But if you're going to actually do this for a living, you're going to have to get off your butt and you're going to have to play and tour and you're going to have to do something that's a little bit different to get my attention, to get the world's attention that you can actually be proud of. You guys have a great week. Make sure that you like us on Facebook. Make sure that you subscribe. If you got music, submit it down below. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. All right, have a great week. Adios.